Gemini, what's up, my friends? I'm obsessed with you guys. I have to tell you, I'm obsessed with Geminis. I read for one this morning, and she just reminded me of like how much I wish I could be like you. I just, and it's so funny because I married a Gemini and had a baby with one, divorced him, still good friends. And I see his mutable. I see his two sides, and it's like, wow, that's cool. And I see it in every other Gemini, too. And I'm just in awe sometimes of you guys. And it's so funny because so many people can't stand Geminis. That's my girl. But honestly, I just really think that you guys are one of my favorite signs. And either people love you or hate you. It's like one or the other. And somehow my ex-husband has managed to get everyone to love him. He's one of those Geminis. But I know some of you do deal with a lot of hate. And I think my ex-husband's Cancer moon makes him so relatable to other humans that he's just brilliant, and people don't recognize just how smart he is. No one has ever given that man credit for how smart he is, and I think Gemini suffers as a whole from that because because there's two of you in one human. You're genius, but people don't see it, and it's fine because I think sometimes you guys don't want people to see it. So your secret's safe with me, Gemini. All right. Many of my Geminis are psychic AF. And the Gemini I read for today had a Pisces moon, and I'm like, whoa. And she had a Cancer rising, and I'm like, whoa. Her power overwhelmed me. It overwhelmed me, and she's young baby. She's a baby. And she's going to rule the world someday, so watch out. Gemini Collective, you guys, I love you like so much, just so much. It overwhelms my heart. My heart chakra goes over Geminis, and I have no idea why. I don't know. Track down your fears and desires. Yeah, Gemini, I do see you guys hold back so much. Some of you, I think your shadow very much cares what people think. And I'm sorry if that stings a little, but it is what it is. We all have things to work on. I'm realizing how much I have to work on. Like, sometimes I think I like being angry. Welcome to the world of an Aries. But it's okay. I'm dealing. And I'm going to do a Pisces reading later because my Pisces brother he's such a Captain Save-A-Ho, even for his sister. It's unreal. So anyway, and be brave and honest. This guy comes up a lot because I think humans as a whole have a hard time with that. And honesty, Gemini, this is something that I think what your haters don't like is they think you're not being honest. When you're really just holding back, does that make sense? Your self-preservation skills can be disconcerting to other people because they don't understand you. That's basically what it is because people don't get you, they get afraid of you. It is very similar to Aries, very similar. Wait, what's happening here? All right, I'm going to take this. Whoa. Okay. This is Scorpio energy to me. Scorpio loves to show up in every single one of my readings. It is unbelievable. Scorpio! Get out of here! No, I love you. Keep watching my videos. It's fine. Shed old skin. Sounds about right, though. Gemini. If being brave and honest and tracking down your fears and really getting in touch with your intuition requires some shedding of old skin, Gemmy, it's time. And I think you know what I'm talking about. So that's good. But you got to take the time to reflect. Because you guys go, 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 go too. Air signs are the same as fire. And I think that's why I can relate to you guys really well, because you guys go, 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 go. It is nonstop. I see the wheels turning in every Gemini I know at all times. You guys don't stop. No air sign ever stops up here. So know if you're cross-watching for a Gemini, a cross-watcher is someone who, so say you're in a relationship with a Gemini, but you don't have any Gemini placements. You'll watch a Gemini reading to check in on usually a man or your woman or whoever you're sleeping with. That's usually what, and Real Housewives of Tarot will call you a crotch watcher. And every time she says that, I die. I don't know sometimes I think there's a 10-year-old boy that lives in my head. And he cracks up at the most immature things. And that is one of them. It's so funny. Crotch watcher. Because it's a double entendre. It's a double entendre. She's a genius. She's a verbal genius, and she says something else. I think it's like Venus. Oh, for Venus sign, because you might be a Gemini Venus in watching this. You should be paying attention to your Venus and Mars signs. For me, it's Aries, Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. But for you guys, you may be a Cancer Venus or something. There's a lot of water here. A lot of water. So check your charts. Make sure, see what you got in your moon and your rising and your Venus, or your Venus, as Real Housewives of Tarot. And I like her too. She's a little different than me. I'll send my kid in her room to watch TV so that I can make these videos. But I have one child. And she's easy to tell what to do because her mom is an Aries. And I have no problem telling people what to do. It's my thing. But what she has, like, I don't know how many, but she got a lot of them, and she got boys, and she don't give a shit about the TV, and I love her for it. I do. I love her for it. Everybody's different. We all have our own things. If she wants to have her TV running and her kids screaming in the background, I'm still watch her videos, because you know what? She's spitting truth with kids in the background. This is not easy for any of us. None of this is fucking easy, you guys. I can tell you I had a nightmare of a morning because of my cat. He's an asshole. Aries. He's an Aries asshole. And I can't look up his chart. He's part of a litter. I don't know what his moon is. He's probably a triple Aries. Michael, he's walking by me right now. We didn't even know if we were ever going to see him again for a few. I didn't know. My professional psychic ass didn't know where my cat was today. And I'll tell you right now, Gemini, your psychic ass got to get your emotions in check before you can even tap into any of this shit, because I'm getting some pain here. And so it's really hard when you're in pain, like you're suffering from abandonment issues because you think your cat ran away. That pain doesn't produce good intuitive insight, because I thought he was gone. I'm like, my cat's gone forever. And we're in quarantine, and I'm gonna fucking kill someone because I like being angry, and all the doors were open, and they all know we have cats, and I love my family. I love my family so much. And it was not easy for a minute, for a few hours. It was not easy, and my intuition was not working. Not working. And you wanna know why? Because I was upset. And Gemini, same thing for you, baby. That happened this morning for this reading. And for many, many, many reasons. But I really had to see that my intuition shuts off when I'm coming from a place of fear. I was coming from a place of, how am I going to explain that this cat is gone to my 15-year-old daughter who's going to have an emotional meltdown? Well, guess who didn't have an emotional meltdown? My 15-year-old daughter. Guess who did have an emotional meltdown? Her 39-year-old mother. Because you know what? This is hard. This COVID shit is hard. I'm a full-time single mom for the first time in my life. Big ups to any single mom on this planet who did this without a dad around. Ladies, my heart has always gone out to you, always, But now that I don't have her Gemini daddy here to help me, this is hard. And I'm not going to pretend it isn't. Because no matter how broken up we've been, he's always been here to rescue me when I needed a break. Now it's not possible because we don't know how much exposure he's had. He can't get tested. I can't get exposed. So I'm trying to suck it up like a big girl, but when your cat runs away, it's hard. But guess who did? My kid. So you know what? Still doing a fucking good job. So maybe the universe needed to remind me of that, right? That like, you can be an imperfect mom and still do a good job. So my Gemini mommies, if you're losing it, no, it's okay. It's okay. If you're getting triggered by abandonment issues from a cat, it's okay. You can feel. But you gotta shed those fears. Me thinking I lost my cat made me do some work. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, whoa, girl, this is a cat. I know he's your kid, but it's a cat. I was about to send Amber Alerts out to all y'all phones over a cat. Know that. Move to calmer waters, Six of Swords. Because I think that Nine of Cups, find your happy place. Gemini, find your happy place. That's a thing. And if a Gemini can't conjure up a happy place in that constantly working melon of theirs, I don't know who can't. The last reading was create something from nothing. Create a happy place if you don't have one. It's a real thing. Wow. Okay, High Priest with the Knight of Swords. This came out earlier. Super duper psychic. My gems who are watching this are wicked psychic. Probably young. Probably work out of their masculine energy a little more, and that's okay. I do that too. I work out of both. The point of becoming awakened is balancing your masculine and your feminine energies from within. That is a big thing. And my twins got to do that too. Yeah, King of Wands. Come from your masculine energy if you need to. Treat your psychic gifts like a boss. Be a boss. That's a strong Leo. Leo likes to show up in every single one of my readings too. Damn, Leo. What are you doing? All right. Maybe because I'm a Leo. I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them. Why did I start with Tarot of the Cat people? Oh. That's different. Okay, gems. You're getting Tarot of the Cat people first instead of Deck of the Bastard. Okay, I just realized. All right. Some of you definitely have Cancer placements. Big time. Big time. And there's a lot of cards here that I got to explain. Okay. It seems to me justice is definitely on Gemmy's side if you guys can walk away from something. There's a lot of people having to walk away from a lot. You've got judgment here. This is rejuvenation, but it's also judgment. It definitely is, you've got to figure out who's who. But you have second chances once you walk away from something. Now, this something could be a mindset, a person, a job, anything. And that's why you need to get a personal. If you want to get to the bottom of exactly what it is you need to walk away from, that's going to be different for every Gemini. And I'm realizing I can't be telling people to walk away from this and that and the other. I am getting that you have big money coming in, that you've got to heal yourself. Some resting is involved. You've got to take a break for sure and figure it out. Take time to reflect. The Mirror Guardian is here. That's perfect for my gems. Take time to reflect. The Hermit's right under. And, great teacher right under. So you definitely, absolutely, you need to slow down and rest right now and think. Gems. Yeah, the Lovers again. That's your card. That's your card. So this could be romantic in nature, walking away from something romantic, but it could be that you just had to make a strong decision about something too. Back on the Deck of the Bastard now. Queen of Swords. Oh, this bitch. This bitch. She keeps coming out. There's things you have to get rid of, Gem. And that's okay. Figure it out. Or call or email me, mummifiretarot@gmail.com, and you let me know what's going on. I love it. I think that this is all good though, Gem. All good. Oh, shit. All right, 5 of Swords. Someone's talking shit. Someone's talking shit. Someone, somewhere. And it may be someone you're giving to. Someone that you give a lot to. Oof. Oof. Definitely uneven relationship I'm seeing here. Someone's giving and someone's taking. It's that simple. Yup. Damn. And it's affecting your stability. It's affecting your stability, but if you can change some shit up here, you'll be just fine. It's damn. Okay. Come talk to me, Jemmy. Because there's a lot going on with air. A lot. You guys, you need to express your emotions, though. You need to talk. You need to say how you're feeling. Yes, Sun at the bottom of the deck, Leo energy again. You need to talk about how you're feeling. You need to shed light on your own emotions, Jemmy, because you're not expressing yourself as much as you're thinking. You're thinking, and it's not coming out. And the things that you have to say you're so much smarter than you think. And the things that you have to say count and matter. And the way you feel about shit matters. Don't ever let anybody tell you it doesn't. Okay? Because you are so smart. And if the world told you you weren't, they were lying to you. You're a high priestess. If the world told you that you weren't smart, you need to work on what everybody else has said. Because you know what? Unlearn that shit, Gemini, right now. Unlearn any kind of stupid label you've ever put on yourself. Because that is the dumbest shit ever. So you get rid of that. Understand you're a genius and intuitive. That is very scary, Gem. Do you understand how afraid people are of you? But not in the way that not in the way that a tyrant is afraid. It's not that. There's a level of respect here that you're not getting. That you're not, so that's there, but you're not feeling it. And until you feel your own self-respect, no one else is going to show you respect, Jemmy. You've got to understand your worth in a big way. You're conflicted. You tell yourself you're stupid. You tell yourself that you're not intuitive. You tell yourself that your psychic gifts aren't real. And you got to cut that shit out right now. Because the more you tell yourself that your psychic gifts aren't real, the more other people are going to tell you your psychic gifts aren't real. And then it's just going to perpetuate a cycle of depression. I love this moon, but I get depression. Because you know your worth and you feel like no one else sees it. But I promise you, if you expose yourself to the right people, they will see it. Yes! Wheel of Fortune. All right. You don't have to, Gem, you don't have to scream at people like an Aries does. You don't have to. You just keep it moving, baby. You are so beautiful, Gemini. And if there are any Geminis in my life that I ever made feel like they weren't, that was my fault and I'm sorry. Because, dude, just know, people understand your worth. People have always understood your worth. It's that you don't understand your worth. And so it's really hard for people to show you how much they love you when you don't love yourself enough. And this is making me want to cry. I wouldn't cry for Libra, but I'm about to cry for Gemini. Gemini. Shit, I forgot the tissues again. And I like this sweater. Okay, I can't do this. I can't ruin my sweater. All right. Gemini, I love you. I see your worth. Now I need you to see it. So, please. But there's only so much I can tell you. If you book a personal, I'll be able to dip into your gifts and really shed a light on your beauty. And if that will help you see it, please come see me. I like I said, I am obsessed with you. And if I can see your worth, know you can too. All right. Love you. Bye.